Good morning. I got not my Starbucks cup. I'm gonna go get a Starbucks cup, but today I got my holiday cup because okay, so anyway, I want you to look at this comment that I put in this video. Here, there, wherever it is. It's in here. The point is, and I made a video about this the other day, and I never posted it, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. And I'll tell you why I know this all too well. I know that it is a trauma response for people who don't have any money, who hate the holidays. There are no rich Grinches. There are no rich Grinches. There are no more Ebenezer Scrooges. There are no Scrooges. They're just Grinches. Okay? And the reason there are Grinches and no Ebenezer Scrooges is because rich people love giving. They love receiving. They love being in the presence of abundance. But broke people hate being, they want to be miserly only because they don't understand that God's abundance is infinitely multiplied when used properly. I want to say it that way. My ex-husband did this all the time. Right before my birthday, right before the holidays, right before any big thing, he would always try to pick a fight so that he would be like, well, see, that's the reason why, I'm not doing anything because of what you did. When the reality of it was he never prepared. He had never had any money for it. And so then if he didn't have any money for it, he'd pick a fight so that he wouldn't have to be expected to spend anything or make up for the thing, because then it was just a bad time and nobody was having a good day. And so he would do this with the kids very often right before Christmas, right before the holidays. And I noticed it, but I never liked it. And I didn't grow up with a ton of money. We were okay. We took, we had enough to pay all our bills and do what we needed to do and, and cover our needs and some of our wants. But Christmases, even when we were practicing Jehovah's Witnesses, we still had Christmases in secret because my mother just loved the holiday. And so our Christmas tree was full. Our Christmas tree had always had things up until there was a time when my mother got sick and she couldn't create Christmas that way. Then she got to the point where she downplayed it. She didn't want to really get excited. You can only get excited when you can afford it. Excitement is not afforded to all people, because if you get excited about a thing, then you got to pay for a thing, and that thing may be costly to you. So if I downplay it, if I dismiss it, if I reduce it, it is a trauma response to say I don't love a thing because I can't afford to love a thing. And I think what we're not realizing is there are some adults who are still traumatically responding to, they're triggered by seasons. They're triggered by experiences. They're triggered by that little Red Riding, that Red Ryder BB gun they did not get, right? So if they are not having a good time about the thing, then the thing is diminished. People do not expect anything from them. They don't expect anything from others. And therefore they can ride the season out just pretending that they don't love it, when in actuality they are hurting inside and they need to really unpack the reasons why they want other people to not love it too. I hope that helps.